'Twas the night before Christmas, when all across Gold Lake not a creature was stirring, not even a snake. Lotta's camera was set by the lakeside with care, in hopes that all Gordy soon would be there. And Lotta was nestled all snug in her tent, while visions of tabloid scoops all came and went. And Polly in her birdcage and I by my boat had just settled down to see if this plan would float, when from out of the dark there arrived Robert Hammond. I sprang from the boat before my intent was examined. Taking out my pistol, I shot like a flash, tore open his chest, and he dropped with a crash. The fog on the lake gave to my mind some pause, made me think of the letter that had been my cause. When ending my life I considered despair, with instructions for me a letter did appear. With bluster and a flourish it laid out a plan for me to kill Hammond and then frame that man, to save me from heartbreak, from sorrow and shame, and it detailed the method and bade me by name. Now Yanni, now Yogi, now bailiff and victim, on Christmas at midnight at Gold Lake you kill him. The man who defended claimed that you were insane, and frame the boy, make him face chains. My plan now in motion, I'd no time for repose. I had Hammond's body with which to dispose. So down by the lakeside the body I left. With myself now a killer, my conscience was cleft. And then to my thinking I heard from the street the roaring approach of his sports car elite. As I steeled my resolve, for my plan I was poised, to the lakeside Miles Edgeworth came with no noise. He was dressed in all red from his head to his foot, though his coat was a color that was blacker than soot. A fluffy cravat he had tied round his neck, and an air like his father he commanded respect. His eyes did not twinkle, his brow it was furrowed, his cheeks were like marble, his face it was sorrowed. His sad little mouth was turned down like a stone, and the skin of his face was as white as the bone. The weight of a gun I held deep in my coat, and the fog, while it circled and circled my boat. He had a stone face and hair salt and pepper, and no one would miss him, the man was a leper. He was skinny and lean, a miserable old waif, and I smiled when I saw him, for my plan was now safe. A twitch of his mouth left his face in a pout, and I knew that my plan was not yet found out. We said a few words and went straight to my raft, and rowed out in silence, neither spoke nor laughed. Then at the middle, where the waters got rougher, I told him about all the pain I did suffer. I fired my gun, till the boy gave a grimace, and away the shots flew through the night's stillness. Then to him I exclaimed, "'Tis too late for amends. Merry Christmas, Edgeworth, now I'll have my revenge."